You need to watch this video so you can figure out how you can gain self-confidence. First, let's just start off with, what is self-confidence? What is the definition of self-confidence? So Google claims that self-confidence is a feeling of trust in one's ability. You are assured within yourself. You do not seek others' approval for anything, the way you look, the way you dress, because you know, I picked this out, I liked it, and that's the end of it. That is an example of self-confidence because it's within you, and nobody can take that away from you unless you give it to them. A researcher states that self-confidence is a belief that you have value as a person and that you are capable of achieving and succeeding in all areas of your life. Now, what is the importance of self-confidence? You take charge, you rush in, there's no fear and anxiety. Having self-confidence is also important because it allows you to be happy and at peace with yourself, your friendships, your relationships, your work. It literally allows you to feel positive about your lifestyle and your achievements. So having self-confidence is very important. So what causes low confidence? How does one go about getting low self-confidence? Because as we're toddlers, we don't start with that. As children, we are very resilient. You literally take charge in everything that you do. First off, low confidence can be caused from criticism from others. If someone is always saying, oh, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, oh, you're stupid, you're dumb, what are you doing? After a certain period of time, it stays with you. And it might not have came from a place of ill intent from the other party, but it's within you because now you're like, am I dumb? Am I stupid? Oh, why can't I get this right? Why can't I do that? So you're always questioning yourself, and that leads to negative self-talk, right? So when you're with yourself or when you're with a group of people, you're always talking down on yourself. Oh, you can't do this. Oh, you can't do that. Or even if there's an opportunity that you really want to take, your self-confidence, or rather lack thereof, is going to prevent you from applying because you're saying in your head, oh, don't even bother, you're not going to get it. Oh, you don't have the qualifications for that, you can't do that. And it's just repeatedly. Or let's say more personal life, oh, don't buy that dress because you're going to look ugly in it. You don't need any makeup. People are naturally beautiful, but some people don't consider their natural beauty. They consider, oh, you're ugly, you're not going to be able to learn how to do that makeup. You're not going to learn how to apply foundation because you can't. And so all this stems from low self-confidence. Another cause of low self-confidence is your past failure. So let's say you did try something and you were confident at first that you would be able to do it, but you didn't, unfortunately. You failed, and then on top of that, and you hear from different people and people keep coming to tell you, oh, I'm sorry that you failed. So now you combine different past failures, and now you have your own pool of past failures, and those past failures will prevent you from trying something else because you're saying, hey, if I felt that, then I can't win that. Another thing that causes low self-confidence is comparing yourself to others. Yes, it can be hard to not do because they're constantly in your face. Take, for instance, social media. You are scrolling and there's beautiful women or beautiful men and they are living some type of life or they have some type of success. You don't have that yet. So you're saying, oh, look at their life, then look at my life. Now, granted, your life might be pretty great, but because you're comparing it to someone else's life, or you're comparing your looks to someone else's looks, you're automatically saying, well, damn, why don't I look like that? Then that stems to negative self-talk. You're saying, well, if I did this, or if I changed this, or if I changed this, just changing you, which keeps your confidence here when you need to be here. So now that we've talked about the causes of low self-confidence, what are some ways that you can build your self-confidence? The first way is positive self-talk. In other words, affirmations. Positivity is key. So as soon as a negative thought pops into your head, for instance, oh wow, you look ugly today, hurry up, catch it, and instead say, wow, I look beautiful today. Or if you change something up with your appearance, say, wow, I really did good at doing that task. For instance, let's say that I was nervous about trying like a new face of makeup. Instead of saying, you really don't know how to do this, I don't even know why I keep trying, I can say, wow, I'm really glad that I decided to paint my makeup a little bit. I really did good. My eyeliner came out perfect. Or, wow, I really have a steady hand. You change it up. They're positive self-talk example. You're in college and you've been failing this class. You have been trying ways and ways to figure out how to study this and how to study that. And negative self-talk would say, wow, you're stupid. You might as well drop out. But positive self-talk would say, that I've taken to study have really worked out. I'm very proud of myself. I got a higher percentage on a quiz I did. Keywords, you're very proud of yourself. So now you're acknowledging yourself and what you did. You could literally just be doing absolutely nothing and a negative thought appear in your head and say, wow, my life really sucks. I can't believe that at this stage in my life, this is where I am right now. You can implement self-talk in multiple ways of your life. Catch that damn thought and instead say, wow, you're amazing. Like, you are literally taking the steps to change your life. Wow, like that, you should be damn proud of me. I'm so proud of myself. And you want, when you do positive self-talk, you just want to talk to you. Say, damn, I'm proud of myself. Damn, I look good. And then as you keep doing it, remember, you need to be consistent because it takes time. So you need to keep doing it so your positive self-talk will outweigh the negative self-talk. Another way that you can build your self-confidence is to practice gratitude. And they have amazing gratitude journals or gratitude workbooks you can get from the store, or you can just start off with a blank piece of paper, or even if you don't want to do that way, you can just say it within yourself. And this could be for any little thing in your life. I'm talking about, think of the smallest thing. For instance, I'm in Florida, so I would say, I'm very thankful that I have air. I'm very thankful that I'm alive. I'm very thankful that I was able to wake up today, get washed up, and then do this video. I'm thankful that I have a tripod. I'm thankful that I have a camera. You get what I'm saying? So you just thankful for things that are in your life, any little thing. So now with gratitude, you are appreciating your life because your life is so valuable, but you need to see that as valuable. And that is why gratitude is so important. That's why you need to acknowledge the things that make you happy and that you're thankful for. Remember to practice gratitude. You could just say, I'm thankful that I was able to set aside this time to watch this video. And then I would say, I'm thankful that you guys enjoyed this video so much, even in the middle of it, that you guys are leaving a thumbs up or a comment or subscribing. See what I did there? Another way that is so important that I feel like a lot of people overlook is setting attainable goals. So when you're dealing with confidence, you are consistently trying to reach for the moon and the stars and the galaxy, but you have yet to reach something on Earth, then that could really destroy your self-confidence. I'm not saying get rid of those goals, but make steps. And those first steps will keep building your confidence. So start with something small that will later get you to your big. Let's say, for instance, I just felt like the ugliest person on earth. Okay, I just, day in and day out, I just felt so ugly. And my main goal was to feel beautiful. The first steps that I need to do is taking care of myself. Because if I'm not taking care of myself, I'm automatically gonna feel ugly. And that starts with personal hygiene. You need to make sure that you smell good, that your hair is done, that your face is all washed and cleansed and moisturized, that your skin is soft and smooth. Those can be little steps that eventually make you feel like the most beautiful person in the world. And you need to do this day after day after day. And each day, bam, goal hit. Next day, goal hit. A month goes by. Wow, I've just hit 30 goals because I'm working towards myself. You can check them off, and that will steadily build your confidence. Another example of a goal that you can hit, you want to be the most knowledgeable person at your job. You want people to say, hey, if I need this done, I know I can go to him or her. And the way to do that is when you start your job, you don't know anything. You don't know how the company works. You don't know their processes or their systems. You don't know that. And this is also for college. But the way you do that is you learn the basics. And once you've learned the basics, bam, you can check that off. And now your confidence raises another notch. After the basics, you go to the intermediate level, you learn that information, and bam, your confidence has soared yet again because you're hitting those basic fundamental goals and they're attainable, right? Because you couldn't expect to start a job and then start working on a task that somebody else has been doing for 10 years. You're not going to be able to do that. And when you realize that you can't do it, then bam, now you're feeling all upset and down, and now your confidence to shit. So just start with the basics and keep working up in small steps. Another way that you could practice on how to build your confidence is to face your fears. And I'm not talking about like anything crazy, but just something that you've been afraid of from within. And I feel like another thing that people really overlook on when they're building their self-confidence or wondering why their confidence is just pitiful, it's because of their environment and the people they hang around. You really need to think about who is in your corner. If you are literally in an environment that is just draining your energy, or somebody is always giving you backhanded compliments, and you consider that person to be your best friend, I have news for you. That person is not your friend. That person is very jealous and envious of you because you're damn amazing, and they see that. Their goal is to slowly crumble your self-worth and your self-confidence. And you need to stop letting them. You need to stop giving them that power. Cut them off. Your mind, your mental health is very important. And you might love that person, but you can love them from a distance because you're more important than them. So you just need to get rid of them, change the environment. If you need to move to a new city, if you're able, go ahead and do that. And just change it. If you need to leave your job and you have another one lined up, then do that. But you need to think and say, wow, this isn't really going well for me. This isn't helping me at all. And it's making me sick and miserable. And you need to change that. Now that you built your confidence by setting attainable goals and reaching those goals, but what can you do to not lose that confidence? What can you do to maintain it? So the first thing is just celebrating your success. Your small successes, your medium successes, your large successes. Celebrate each and every one, because then you're pouring energy into you, and very good energy. If you can celebrate your friend's bridal or baby shower, if you can celebrate your cousin's graduation, if you can celebrate your company hitting a milestone, why can't you celebrate the things that you've done? Why aren't they as important as everything else you're celebrating? And we love a celebration, so make sure that you're just celebrating. You don't need to throw like a huge party. You can if you want to, but you don't need to do that. You can just treat yourself. Every time you say, wow, I'm damn proud of myself, I was able to hit this goal, bam, celebration. So make sure you celebrate yourself, and that is very important on maintaining your confidence. Like we previously talked about, for the cause of low self-confidence was past failures, but maintaining that confidence is by accepting those failures. Because guess what? You tried, and that was the first step. Now you can figure out, okay, what did I do wrong? What went wrong? And just change it and use that to grow, because the next time you try it, you might not fail, you might succeed. And that is the most important thing, that you keep trying for yourself and for what you want to do. Another tip on maintaining confidence is practicing self-care and self-compassion, because when you feel worthy or when you feel beautiful within, I'm talking about your soul needs to be right. You need to be spiritually okay within, because all of this, it could go away like tomorrow. You know, the worst could happen, but I could still be confident inside. I could have a charred face, but still walk in a building with my head held high, because I've been practicing self-care. And that self-care from within, that has pushed my confidence to another level, whether it be like journaling or, you know, going for walks or just spending some private time getting to know me and loving me. So nothing can alter it. So you just want to cater to yourself. You want to spoil yourself. And you also want to be nice and kind to others. Again, because that's within you. So if you're being mean for no reason, somebody else, or you see somebody down having hardships and you're making fun of that, or you're just saying, oh, thank God that's not me. Don't say, thank God that's not me. Say, Jesus, please bless that person's life. Jesus, please, I'm spiritual, I'm Christian. It is what it is. But Jesus, please just watch out for them. I pray for them. Keep them in your prayers. And that's another reflection within you, because you have a good heart and you have a good soul. And that, to me, honestly, people overlook. That's very important with self-confidence. So in conclusion, we talked about the causes of low self-confidence. We've talked about what you can do to gain your confidence. And we talked about how you may maintain that confidence that you've worked so hard to get. So after this video, make sure that you change the negative self-talk into positive self-talk. As soon as it enters your head, just catch it. Make sure that you're setting obtainable goals so that you can reach the big goal that you want. I feel like everyone needs to be confident, because everyone has their own life journey that they need to excel at. You can like watch celebs on TV, but don't admire them more than you admire yourself. Don't be proud of them more than what you're proud of yourself. And don't ever put somebody else's worth over your own self-worth, because that's when it starts diminishing. And I have faith in you guys. I know in my heart, with these ways that I've listed, that we can all be confident. We all have the power, we have the ability to reach and excel our maximum confident level, and you just need to stay consistent. You're amazing, you're beautiful, you're courageous, you can do this. It's your life. You only get one of them, so make sure you live it with the most confidence. Come on.